everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oksana and I am a mindset and results coach. If this is the first video you are seeing, firstly, welcome. Very happy to have you here. I have made it my absolute mission to show people like you and everyone else out there just what exactly they are capable of by simply mastering their mindset and designing a life in accordance to their own core values and needs. So bottom line, really happy to have you here. So today I want to talk to you about a very important concept and a really cool strategy to use when you are setting your goals and therefore helping you ensure that you accomplish these goals in your life. Now, it doesn't matter how big or small these goals may be, you definitely want to incorporate this strategy when you are setting them. So today I want to talk to you about mental contrasting. I have used mental contrasting for, well, I guess years now, and I've also used it with my clients when we have gone on to set our goals or their goals. Mental contrasting is an incredible self-regulation strategy. So basically, the best way, or I like to look at mental contrasting, is essentially being real with yourself, right? So acknowledging the reality of the situation, right? Acknowledging your actual circumstances or likely circumstances to where you're going and from where you're starting. So essentially, here you are, here's your goal. A lot of times we tend to focus on just that end result, but we fail to acknowledge everything in between. And that is what mental contrasting focuses on, right? It's acknowledging all of the steps and likely circumstances, a lot of areas in which we are uncomfortable with, acknowledging them so that we can confront them now and also prepare ourselves and visualize with intent and realism, essentially. And I see it all the time. People are like, yeah, I want to run my own business, right? And don't get me wrong, I can actually speak with experience for this one, right? People say, I want to run my own business. It's like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. What's that look like? I was okay, well, I work on my own schedule. I make good money. I get to live out my passion, right? And this is they're talking about like the point B, right? It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. They love it, right? I'm like, cool. All right. So what's it going to take for you to get there? Well, I guess I have to, and this is where we lose them. And this is where you lose sight of this, because if you don't prepare for what's in between, you get lost in it. And that's what I want to help you stop in this video. So now I'm actually going to take you through some steps that you can incorporate into your goal setting process and just your day-to-day life, and start reframing the way you not only set those goals, but the way you think about setting them, right? And your mindset built around them. So the very first step you need to take is focusing on one specific goal. And this has to be something you truly want to achieve. Identify your why. And if you watch some of my previous videos, you will have already gained some insight as to what I mean by identifying your why, or writing out your why statement. Or if you've worked with me, right, I'm huge on that. You need to know why you're actually working towards this, right? Give it meaning, because that motivation isn't going to last forever, right? So you have to attach and instill a much stronger meaning to you achieving that goal to ensure that you follow through to it, right? And you are loyal to it. Okay, so the second step you need to take is actually visualizing it. And this is where a lot of people get lost. When I say visualize it, I don't just mean visualize the end result. I mean visualize where you're here now and all of this stuff that you're gonna have to get through. What does it look like? Are you gonna have to get up at 5 a.m. every day or 4 a.m. before the kids wake up so that you can actually dedicate an hour to writing that book that you so badly dream of publishing one day? Does it mean you're gonna have to work an extra job and sacrifice a little bit of sleep? Does it mean you're gonna have to sacrifice going out for beers with a buddy so that you can lose that weight or save that money? What does it look like? So just visualize the good, but also visualize the challenging parts too. Okay, the third step, get real with yourself. Now, this doesn't mean get pessimistic or start scrutinizing yourself or judging yourself. Be real. Ask yourself, okay, how have I, maybe you've already tried this in the past. What's gone right? What's gone wrong? How have I fallen off track in the past? Did I give in to temptation? Did I fail to prepare myself appropriately? Was I hanging out with the wrong people? Start to acknowledge your strengths, but also your weaknesses so that you can furthermore strengthen them or focus mainly on your strengths and how you can utilize them to ensure you not only reach that end result, but you can also make this process a lot easier. And that actually brings me to the fourth step. Once you've acknowledged the hardships or the challenges or obstacles that you're likely going to have to work through, now it's time to visualize how you are going to approach them, confront them, and overcome them. Now, if this means writing it down, and I'm always highly encouraging you to write things down, then do so. If you know that your cousin Betty is gonna come over every Friday with a beautiful, massive chocolate cake, and you know this is gonna throw you off your game because they're just so good, then that's okay. If you know that's gonna tempt you, it's up to you to remove that temptation. Make sure you have a meal before she brings that cake over, right? Make sure the remainder of your week is a clean eating week. Or simply tell her, hey, cousin Betty, I don't think I can do this. It's really interfering with my goals. Or simply don't be there when she visits. Whatever you have to do, you have to visualize how you are going to confront these obstacles as well. You see, no matter what, we are always conducting mental rehearsals, okay? Our brains are always helping us think ahead, right? We're thinking of scenarios or asking questions. Oh my God, we're always asking ourselves questions, right? And it's when we don't ask ourselves the right questions that we're thrown off our game, right? Or it sends us into this negative feedback loop, right, without a result. So it's important that when you conduct these mental rehearsals, as you visualize not just the end result, but the process, remember why you're doing it. You're not just doing it to do it, you're doing it because there's a meaning behind it. And those obstacles that you've already prepared for, they may suck. And there will be a lot of ups and downs throughout this entire process. But your why, the reason why you're doing this, that why statement you've attached that end result is gonna push you and drive you. And it's because of that, you will not quit. You will not give up. Seriously guys, use mental contrasting the next time you set goals. Not even just when you set goals, you can use it in your day-to-day life, whether you're choosing a certain route to take to work or you're just planning your day, what could go right, what could go wrong, and you strategize, that's it, right? Think ahead, think proactively, preemptively, and prepare yourself, that's all. So thanks so much for listening in, you guys. I hope you've been able to pull some value from this. Please remember to like and subscribe and drop a comment if you'd like, or simply share with a friend who could use some help and guidance. And just so you are aware, as of now, I have officially 10 spots that are opening up this September for my 12-week turnaround course. We are in our 4th semester, so I'm very much looking forward to this. If you are ready to finally take back control of your lifestyle, stop procrastinating, overcome your fear of failure, and increase your overall self-esteem and confidence, this program is for you. Drop a comment below or send me a message through Instagram or email. All the links will be down below. Thanks so much for listening in. Have an awesome freaking day.